Hey there, Taurus. This is Joy with Joy of the World, here to take an intuitive look into the energies going on around you. Friends and subscribers, welcome back. And if you are new to this channel, be sure you click that subscribe button and ring the bell out beside it. They'll be sure to notify you anytime I post new videos. Also, if you find you like the content we provide here at Joy of the World, be sure to give us a big thumbs up, like, and share. Also, thank you to all those who've given donations into the channel. They are greatly appreciated. I've taken opportunity to order 4 new decks for the channel that will be coming in. They're shipping in from Scotland, so they're pretty neat. I'm looking forward to sharing them with you guys. Hopefully next week, if not the week following. So Taurus, I have nothing out. You're like, let's just get into it and start to see what goes from there. So let's get some cards for what's going on with Taurus. Get a couple more here. Ready to talk, are we? A couple more cards. Let's get 2 more for Taurus. There they are. All right. Lots of color coming in. So you're showing me that you're calling in for justice here. I know this is the Ten of Swords, but it's like this. You're calling in for that justice, and you're like, off with their head, off with their head. What has happened, Taurus? What kind of justice are you looking for here? It's like the shadow of the moon is wanting to talk. So let's find out what is the shadow of the moon. What justice is, that's it. Okay. All right, Taurus, that would make sense. King of Pentacles, this is you. So it could be looking to get your groove back, like Stella got her groove back, trying to find out who you are and to, not so much find out who you are, but to get back to it. Like find that type. Like, where did I go? Where did I put myself? Especially calling in the prosperity. It's an era of prosperity is what you are pretty aggressive about in this energy. It's like a no holds barred type. It's like, looky here. We are drained dry. It is time for the prosperity and abundance to come forward of mindset, of body, of soul. That's pretty awesome. So next to it, we have the Ten of Wands, which in this deck is to me a crowning energy. It's a beautiful golden flowing energy. It's not about, burdens or things like that. It's about being a boss. It's about being fully empowered, because as you can see, you're riding in on the white horse. It has a long mane, so this is a magical horse, and you're stirring up the dust in the clouds and the energy of spirit all around you, awakening of the mind, asserting your will. You're driven and determined. You're driven and determined for the Ace of Wands. Interesting. To overcome this chaotic energy that's been blocking you. So sometimes here this has to do with the self, but you're showing me it's an energy. It's like a kind of like a smoke screen, something being thrown up to block your vision, to make it hard for you to see your way through things, and that's coming up, and you're like, get out of my way. I am ready for my North Star to rise up. I'm ready for my dreams to come true. They have waited long enough. That's why it's made it all the way down into the depths of your belly, down into the depths of your soul, down into the roots of the earth, and is ready to rise up in full form and fashion, ready to raise up that wand. There are we, Taurus. Well, let's find out a little bit more. Let's see. Let me grab my other deck about this Ace of Wands. Okay, so I'm wanting to know about the smoke screen as well as that divinity rising up. Okay, smoke screen. You're like wanting to put an end to the chaos. So you see that the pressure here, this Strength card is really like bringing an end to the pressure. It's like when things start to, it's like spark and flame coming off, that the pressure, the friction is so intense that it is causing these sparks. That can be some bit of arguing, some stress, some frustration coming up. And that's going to go above your head, over this head over here of this chaos, of the not knowing, of the unsurety of the way things are and how they've been. Maybe some of it has to do with financial provisions having been capped during this time of COVID, whether you're a huge successful business owner and therefore business has been restricted, maybe you're a restaurant owner, or it's been to where you're someone who's in an industry that you were self-employed and you had to wait much longer to apply for benefits, or maybe it's been the worry or wondering about your health and well-being of yourself and your loved ones. Now, as for that North Star, your dreams and desires that have been like put down into these bottom layers, we have 10, the Wheel of Fortune. You're calling it to be time to bring back the balance between the work and play. You're talking about work and play, that's more of a light heart, more of the dailies of like outside of stress and worry. You know, you're showing me that your stress and worry comes when there's real stuff to get on about. But once it has you, it has a hold of you. Okay. So you're asking for divine guidance. But this, more than a mailbox, this is like digging around. What is that? Seeking wisdom. Seeking wisdom, but you're looking for it in the wrong place, is what you're showing me here. Because this is a barnacle, and barnacles are things that feed off of something else. So things feeding off your mindset, gribblers, low-lying energies, like little frets, little worries, little things like that. You know, the energy, that the pressure of your mind smoking and all the stress and the trauma going on. But Spirit is trying to show us, they're trying to intervene and send in the true wisdom, the live, active wisdom, the seeds, the prosperity, like you over here. Pentacles to me are like seeds. They're like deeds. They're vouchers, stuff like that, like coupons. And you're saying, and let's get a bit, okay. We're going to get some of the map to let us know what is the divine wisdom for Taurus here, the spiritual assistance that's coming in. This says wide open, so they're telling you to open wide, to trust what is going on now, to trust what is going on in your life, because to me the Wheel of Fortune is a card of order. This is talking about order in union, getting on the same page with yourself instead of allowing these energies to get the best of you and get your attention. They're telling you to draw your eye down and focus on what matters, what is of value to you, and instead of looking at don't look at what's not working. Look at what is working. That's the message that's coming in here. Open wide to what is working. What you focus on is what direction you are going to go. So where you've been seeing chaos as an obstruction, this is a redirection of your energy. So they're wanting to sow some seeds. What seeds? This is getting kind of, what seeds? What seeds are being sown for Taurus here? I understand, but let's get here. 3 of Pentacles. Multiplying your efforts. Finding divinity in the dailies. And not getting caught in the drudgery. That's a bit of the chaos that's been blocking your heart. That's there is the drudgery. And where they're wanting your heart unblocked. So that is this energy. So dissolving the energy, that chaos of the frustration of the drudgery. From how you earn your dollar to how your day is going, feeling controlled by the order of the world right now, feeling like it's more out of your control, wanting to know what to do about it and how to handle it. All right? But here we're talking about that devotion. Remember, determination, devotion. And as you see, look at the face. It's not like this type of energy. It's like, I'm riding forward. I know I'm going to my castle and my kingdom. I know where I'm going. It's that type of an energy going on for you here, Taurus. Full of divine light, full of divine assistance and divine help. So what divine help, okay, what divine help is coming in for Taurus here? Hang on, they're circle cards. Let's get a little bit more, okay? So we have the well, family wishes come true, all right? Spending some time with your loved ones, digging down deep into the riches of your home. You know what? Appreciating what you got. All right, Taurus. Appreciating what you got, who you got, what's going on in your life. So some of this other energy has feeling dried up when really you can see it's just the face, it's just the head, it's the mind. Like the no holds barred attitude has shifted your energy into a state where you're not necessarily seeing the enjoyment, the pleasure, the lightness going on around you. And the other card that came in was woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. And that could be more time for the feminine graces, stopping to smell the flowers, stargazing, finding things that you can do in this time when things feel restrictive, when they feel out of your control, when maybe the forms and formats of pleasure, of royalty that you had experienced feel diminished. Dig down into your belly, dig down into what you have now, because they're saying what you have now you once dreamt of, you once desired. So rekindle that desire. Rekindle that desire. So next that, trip. Total trip. Okay. So next to that, we have the 10 of discs. 3 tens, y'all. 10 of swords, 10 of wands, and the 10 of discs. Man, look at your authority. I love this card. I mean, you got a goat melting up on the horse. The black steed is like, I am riding heads and tails out of hell this time, like a bat out of hell. And I have all the power and authority. I've had all that I could take. All right, Taurus, you've had all that you can take. And you're saying, and then some. I'm sorry, I'm not really laughing at you. I've got my Mars and my Moon in Taurus. So, yeah, wanting a bright new day. Wanting to put your power forth to something of value, something of life, to get back to living. And you're talking about the structure of living. So maybe you're using this energy session to call that in, to call in more of that power into our world, which is fantastic. I absolutely love that. But they're like earthen doors. I want to know more about these earthen doors that you're carrying. Okay, I got to go back into the map. Tell us about these earthen doors, like the bat out of hell, the bringing life back and the order to life. These earthen doors that Taurus has going on here. Bringing back message and news from the depths, from that star. What news? What news of that star? The bone collector, talking about going down to the depths. You go down inside your body, you have got that bone. Inside of the bone, you have the marrow. The marrow feeds the life. It feeds the whole system, sending out that message of truth like a gong, radiating truth and life about time, about partnership, about abundance, about your royalty. That's interesting that you keep talking about that. but your lantern is empty. That's interesting. So the moment I saw it, she did the poof. That's not her hair. That is a cloud behind her hair. And she's like, there it is. There it is. You struck gold, Joy. Keep the home fires burning. The joy, the mirth, the laughter. Like, it will lighten your heart. And it will ease some of the stuff that's worn you thin, that's dried you out. And keep you in this central golden energy, in your radiant divine decisions, moving forward, appreciating what it is you have, and letting what you have appreciate you. People, places, things. Get those home fires burning. Like today, I don't even know why, and I don't know how it showed up in my feed, but there was a YouTube video for hypnotism. It was like graduating class day, that the parents had gotten together and hired this hypnotist to come in, and they had selected certain people to be on the panel, we'll call them. I roared with laughter. Here are these graduates, and it was so funny. It was such a good laugh. I laughed so hard I think I hurt myself. But it definitely, shifted this energy. It definitely shifted this energy, like wanting to get heck out of Dodge, that type of thing, of like what to do when things seem to plateau and flatten out. That raise the energy. That's what she's talking about. Raise the energy. It's up to you. See, it's the number 1 at the top of the card. She says it's up to you to do that. It's up to you to not just appreciate what you have, but to appreciate you, to appreciate yourself and what you are made of. You're fantastic, you're divine, and you are quite crafty and wise. You're very intelligent, and you know how to do this, and that will begin to bring in the justice. That will begin to clear out the situation. The pail came in up above it. And time to get out of a situation. Remember, where was that? The well. How interesting. How interesting. Get a cup and drink it up, Taurus. I tell you. Well, there's not much to say about that, except I love you. We'll talk soon. Bye.